Hello, welcome to an under construction episode of your St. John Narana Midweek message. As you can see, we are working on the windows above the altar here at St. John Lutheran in Strasbourg. As is usually the case with older buildings in construction, the surprises have just begun. So who knows how long this process will take. We're in it for the long haul. We want to keep the pigeons out. At any rate, we'll keep you posted. Last month, I wrote an article in the newsletter for the church about Peggy and I going to Teotihuacan, Mexico. This month, I've continued in the newsletter with another article, same theme. And I thought it might be fun and interesting to share some of the insights I have learned from that tradition also in this format. Of course, it's going to look a little different, it's going to sound a little different, but I'm going to cover the same material. So if you want to look at the longer article and read about these things, you can find it on the website at stjohnnarana.com, and you'll find it under the newsletters for December and January, and we'll see if it goes in further than that. But we'll start with the December and January newsletters, and I'm going to just cover the first part of the December newsletter here. I've been studying with a teacher named Gary Van Warmerdam for several years now. He and his partner, Eva Baronius, were leading the retreat that we attended. Gary hosts this website where he sells training, and the first 4 training sessions, considerably lengthy and very interesting, are free. So anyone can have those for free. I've studied 3 of Gary's courses. What he also does is has these journeys that go to Mexico, what he calls a power journey, where you work on the same material but much more intensively. Gary learned from a Toltec teacher named Don Miguel Ruiz. You may have heard of him. Miguel's book, The 4 Agreements, is a massive bestseller. And Gary studied with Don Miguel for years. Don Miguel's teachings are becoming more and more popular over time. Oprah Winfrey, for one, has featured Don Miguel, and his book is a favorite of hers. It's on her book club list. The 4 Agreements and other books written by Don Miguel and by his sons are widely available. They're easy to find. The teachings are a fascinating blend of traditional Orthodox Roman Catholic Church teaching and ancient Toltec teachings from southern Mexico. Don Miguel frequently quotes Jesus, and he likes the quote, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." Part of the truth and the freedom that it brings is the truth of how our minds work. And we are truly, fearfully, and wonderfully made, as the psalmist says, with tremendous complexity and depth. Most of the time, in fact, we are mysteries to ourselves. Most people go through life never really looking at how their mind and their consciousness operates. That's just fine when things are good and life is going smoothly and easily, but life does not always stay smooth and easy. Life tends to get complicated. When the going gets really rough, our minds can become extremely turbulent and chaotic. We can get confused. Peace and tranquility can be replaced with profound suffering. When hard times come knocking, it can knock us way off balance, and everything can feel up for grabs, confusing. At such a time, it can be very useful to have some understanding of what's going on inside us. Perhaps we can all benefit from some careful attention to a renovation of our own minds. We accumulate damage over the years, and we do things that damage ourselves. Next week, we're going to look a little bit deeper at what is going on inside of these fantastic, complex, amazing places we call our minds.